Unit 1, page 3. Now there are a few examples of addition and subtraction of quadratic expressions. In example 1, there is a very simple quadratic expression with variable t. Minus 6t square plus 3t square. T square and t square means this is a representation of a quadratic expression. This is a square term, and you know well about it when we are doing algebra. Actually, in algebra, signs matter a lot. Minus 6t square plus 3t square, making a sense that there are things of the same type, but these are scattered. Okay, t square means things of the same type, but these are a bit scattered. If you write down just coefficient, just pick up the coefficients minus 6 and plus 3 and write it down in the rough column. Now it will be easy for you to understand. In algebra, when we have two different signs with two constants or with two numbers, we do subtraction. Two different signs in addition and subtraction, two different signs with the numbers lead us to subtraction. So we will do subtraction here. Just ignore sign. Now we know these are two different signs, so we will subtract. So 6 minus 3 will be 3. What is important to note down? What sign is coming over here? The sign of bigger term. In algebra, when we do subtraction, we look at the signs. First of all, we subtract the numbers. Then we look at the signs, and the sign of bigger term will come with the answer if the signs are different. And why it is t square? Because if you say that t square is a representation of a pen, it means now you are with minus 3t square pens. Makes no sense, but just to make you understand that minus 3t square will come one time only, because t is as a tag of something. So tag will not be written, only a tag will be written with the answer. Means we have a term in after simplification of the type minus 3t square. T square is the same thing. So t square will come one time after simplification. Okay. Similarly, come to the second example. It's also the same. Take t square as pen, take t square as egg. Doesn't matter. When we are doing algebra, we are playing with the numbers and the signs. Variable will come with it as it is if you are doing subtraction and addition. When you will do multiplication, the case will be different. Right now, we are doing addition and subtraction. So, we will focus on numbers or coefficients only, not the variable. That variable in square form will come as it is with the answer. I think it's clear to you now. Okay, plus 6 minus 3 means 3 eggs. Makes sense. Now you are with 3 items, right? These 3 items are scattered in the form of 6t square minus 3t square. So we are simplifying it, and after simplification, keeping in mind algebraic rules, we got 3t square as an answer, and this is the simplified answer. Come to example 3. In example 3, square terms are scattered. First of all, we will group like terms, or we will put like terms together, or we will bring like terms together. Okay, write down 2t square minus t square together, and minus 2 and plus 1 together. Now, you cannot add up 2t square minus t square into 2 and 1. These two are constant numbers, and these two are terms with variables. So, terms with same variable and same power will be added or subtracted. Terms with same power and same variable will be added or subtracted. How? By taking their coefficients as we have done in example 1 and 2. What is the coefficient or the number written before t square? The number written before t square is 2 and the number written before this t square is minus 1. When there is no number with any variable, it means there is number 1. It is understood in mathematics. So remember. Now come to rough column. Plus 2 and minus 1 will be simplified. 2 minus 1, minus and plus are two different signs. Subtraction will be done. So 1 t square will be your answer. After subtraction, 2 minus 1 will be, answer will be 1. And this is the simplification of t square type terms. So 1 t square left behind. 1 is not necessary in mathematics to write down because it is understood when there is no 1 with the term, it means there is a 1 written which will be mentioned when it is required, otherwise we won't. Similarly, plus sign is not necessary to mention with the starting term of an expression. It is understood. So t square we will write down without 1 and without plus sign. T square means plus 1 t square. Okay, and minus 2 plus 1, as we have done this subtraction over here before, minus 1 will come over here. Now y minus 1, y plus over here. Look at minus 2 and plus 1. Which one is the bigger term? 2. And I have told you before, when we are doing subtraction or addition and the signs are different, we will look at what sign is there with the bigger term. So with the bigger term, minus sign is coming. So 2 minus 2 plus 1 will give you 2 minus 1 will give you 1 and the sign of the bigger term will come. Collectively we can say minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1, but sometimes students don't understand it. So first of all, look at the signs. If the signs are different, it means you are going to do subtraction. And subtraction means you will subtract 2 and 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. What is the bigger term? 2. Sign of bigger term is minus. That sign will come with the answer. So minus 1 over here. Example 3 solved. Similarly, we will solve example 4. One extra step over here. Now the term is in front of you. In this question, in this example, multiplication is also involved. How? Look at the first term, minus 8t square. We are writing it down as it is. No change in it. Look at the second term. This is inside the brackets. And in mathematics, brackets mean multiplication. Now, there is no number outside. So, we will do multiplication of a sign with another sign which is inside. And then we will open the brackets. This is the way how to open a bracket. Whatever is being multiplied, we will multiply it and bring the term out. As I have told you before, bracket means multiplication. So I will always, in my lessons, I will say plus into minus. I always call multiplication into. Okay. So sometimes if I don't mention that bracket means multiplication, you should note down this thing in your diaries. Bracket means multiplication. Now plus into minus, minus. Whenever we'll do multiplication and plus sign, and we multiply plus sign with the negative sign, we will get a negative sign. This is the rule of multiplication in algebra. So write down these rules as well in your diaries or a small booklet. Make for your memory. Multiplication rules and addition subtraction rules separately. Write down these rules in your diary separately to make your own notes so that you can understand well when I am sometimes not explaining signs after explaining them many times. Sometimes I will skip it to make the process short. So you should note down all these things in your diaries. Just few rules of multiplication and addition subtraction. Okay, now plus multiplied by minus is minus. When we multiply plus sign with minus sign, we get minus, and 4t square will come as it is outside the brackets. Now bracket is opened. Same situation like previous examples is in front of you. Only the sign discussion is left behind. Minus 8 and minus 4. Minus 8t square, minus 4t square. We will take coefficients and write them down in rough work here on the left hand side of your page or right hand side, whatever you can see on the screen. Minus 8 and minus 4. I have told you, come to the other side. Minus 2 and plus 1. These two numbers have different signs, but these two numbers 8 and 4 have same signs. And I have told you before, when we have same signs and there are two terms written like this, we will do addition. Terms having same signs will be added up in algebra. Don't think that the negative sign means subtraction. No, different signs mean subtraction. Same signs mean addition. When two terms or three terms or four terms have same signs, we will add them up with the same sign. Means the same sign will come with the answer as well. So 8 plus 4 is 12. Same sign will come with the answer, and these are 12 t squares. We will write down over here. This is answer. Simplified form. Similarly, example 5. One more rule, where another rule of multiplication over here I will introduce. Minus bracket minus means minus will be multiplied by minus. So when we multiply minus with a minus sign, we get plus. Minus multiplied by minus is equal to plus in the rough columns. So these are 2-3 rules of multiplication and 2-3 rules of subtraction and addition. You should write down in your separate booklet for your convenience. Okay, minus into minus plus 8t square plus 4t square is equal to, very simple, 12t square. It's very obvious. We will get at the end as 8 has what sign is there with 8? When there is no sign, I have told there will be a plus sign. When there, and the next term automatically it is written inside the expression. So the term which is written inside the expression, we write down its sign with it. It doesn't mean that the term is a plus term, so we don't write the sign. No. When the term is written inside an expression, inside, when it is a second or third term, we will not write it down without sign. But when there is a plus sign with the starting term of an expression, if we skip this sign, it is understood. And if we write down plus over here, doesn't matter. For your convenience, you may write down plus over here. But when you will go to some higher levels, it will look very awkward. Okay, come to left side. To plus 8 and plus 4. What is the coefficient of t? First coefficient of t square, 8. And the second coefficient of t square is plus 4. We will write it over here. Both terms have same signs. So I am also following the rules of algebra over here. I am not doing layman addition over here. Both the numbers have same signs and the sign is plus sign. So we will do addition. We are not doing this addition because of this plus sign. We are doing this addition because of same signs. The same sign will come with the answer. 8 plus 4 will be 12 and t square is its tag. It's variable. Variable will come one time only with the answer. So this is simplified. These are total 12 t square. These are total. Suppose if t square is a representation of eggs or pens or books, these are 12 eggs or 12 pens or 12 books, right? So this way it will be very, very easy for you people to understand. Now come to Example 6. Students, I'm going very slow for you people. I know it's very slow process, but this is a very basic chapter of mathematics. Pure mathematics is actually backbone of the whole mathematics. If you don't know how to add up the terms, how to subtract terms, how to multiply signs, and difference between multiplication and addition and subtraction signs, you cannot go with Pythagoras theorem, trigonometry, mensuration. All word problems will be very hectic for you to solve, right? So I am mentioning again and again, minus and minus in multiplication gives you plus, minus and plus in multiplication will give you plus, minus, and so on. Again and again I am explaining signs and signs. My main focus is on signs. In addition, what is the contribution of signs, and in multiplication, what is the contribution of signs? I am focusing on it. And if you retain all these things in your minds, further mathematics will be very easy for you people. Thank you very much for listening me. Now example 6. Look at the statement. 70 square plus bracket. Wherever bracket is coming, it is understood this is a sign of multiplication of the outer term of sign with the inner term of sign, right? Plus 3 minus into minus 3t square minus 2t minus 8, a bit bigger term, a bit long process, but practice makes a man perfect. So on the by keeping this example in my mind, I am giving you a lot of practice and a lot of examples. Now look at this so that you can be a perfect or a good student. Now this discussion can be very long, so please come to the point. 70 square is a very free term, will come as it is. In this step, look at this. I am doing actually 2 steps at a time. I am opening the brackets as well as I am bringing the like terms together. We can do these 2 steps together to make your process short. So 70 square in the second step as it is. Plus into minus, leave it. First of all, go to square term. You have minus outside, minus inside. In between there is a bracket, means minus will be multiplied with this minus because of this bracket. Minus into minus will give you plus, and 3t square will come out and it will be settled with 70 squares. Instead of writing down the terms on the same place and opening the brackets and taking more time to solve it and rearranging the terms in the third step, I have done these 2 things at a time. Okay, now come to terms with variable t. Plus multiplied by minus. When plus sign is multiplied with minus, it will give you minus. When minus sign is multiplied with minus, it will give you plus sign, right? Not addition of the terms. I'm talking about sign. It will not give you plus, means plus does not mean addition of the terms. It will give you only change of sign. When minus will be multiplied by minus, it will change into plus. When minus is multiplied with plus, it will be changed into negative, or you will get negative sign. So many students do like this: minus minus plus, minus plus minus, and so on. It means they understand what I'm saying. Okay, now plus into minus t over here, and minus 2t bring with minus t and put them together. We are actually grouping the terms. Plus 3 and minus 3 will be grouped together. Plus 8 and minus 8 and plus 3. Now look at this, brackets are opened, terms are set together, right? Terms are at the same like terms are written together, we have set them together, and brackets are also open, so 2 steps at a time in one step we can do. Now it's very simple. Now you have done these things before. 7t square plus 3t squares means if we represent t square, or if t square is a representation of pens, it means you have 7 pens, it means you have 3 pens. So total how many pens you have? 7 plus 3 means 10 pens. 10t square, right? I have written over here. Same signs, terms. Now please switch to addition and subtraction. Come out of multiplication. Multiplication is now a separate thing. We have done this multiplication in first step. Now come to addition and subtraction. So terms having same signs, either these signs of plus are of plus or these signs are of negative, we will add up the terms. You will say sign is negative. So how? So I have told you before, if sign is plus or sign is negative, but both sign, the question is you will focus on different signs and same signs in addition and subtraction. In addition and subtraction, students should focus on signs. If the signs with the terms are same, they will add up the terms. If the signs with the terms are, look at this, different, we will subtract the terms. This is a key rule. Please keep it in your mind and try to retain it. Plus plus 7 3 10, very simple, and minus minus, same sign will come here. Plus is same sign, here minus is same sign with both the terms, so same sign will come in the with the answer. When you have same signs along with the terms, you will write down those same signs along with the answers as well. Okay, I think it's very clear now. 10t square minus 3t is the solution of these four terms, and plus 3 minus 8. Now come two different signs. We are not multiplying them, we are adding up the terms. So when you have two different signs, terms will not be added up, terms will be subtracted, and the sign of bigger term will come with the answer. So 8 minus 3 is 5. 8 minus 3 is 5. You can say 3 minus 8 is 5 because it's algebra. We can subtract a bigger term out of a smaller term because we are dealing with signs, not with the numbers. 3 minus 8 will give you 5 minus 5. Okay, because out of 3 and 8, 8 is a bigger term. So sign of bigger term will come when we do subtraction, and the same sign will come when we do addition. Is it clear? I hope it is clear. Now come to example number 7. Again, a bit change is in front of you. A very small change means in the brackets there are two terms now. Okay, and one term with a negative sign is outside. No problem. First of all, because of this bracket, you will multiply minus sign with the minus, and you will get minus into minus, minus into minus plus, 2 and 2. Now numbers will be multiplied. 2 2s are 4, t square as it is. Okay, again minus 2 will be multiplied with 5. Why? Because minus 2, when it is written outside a bracket and inside the bracket there are more than one term, or there are two terms or three terms or so on, we will this will be this minus 2 or whatever terms is outside the bracket will be a common of all these terms inside the brackets. So common means this minus 2 is factor of all the terms inside. So you will multiply this minus 2 or whatever is outside the brackets with all the terms inside the brackets. Got it? Okay. So again, minus into minus plus, 2 to the 4 t square. Similarly, come to minus 5. Minus into minus plus, minus into minus means minus multiplied by minus is plus, 5 to the 10. Plus 3t square as it is, minus 5x, plus 4 as it is, bring them down. Write like terms together. I have written for you people for your convenience again a few words over here so that you will come to know whenever the terms are scattered. So we always write down. Whenever the terms are scattered in an expression, in a quadratic or in a linear expression, we write them together. This is a rule of mathematics, very important rule. And if you are intelligent enough, means you have a fast addition and multiplication and subtraction and so on, you can do it at once on your fingertips in the same step without bringing the terms together. It is not necessary to write down all these terms together, but it is for those students who are at, at a point of not adding up terms which are scattered in an expression. Okay, so for keeping all type of students in my mind, I always do a solution. So those students who want to skip this step, they can. 4t square down, right, like term, 3t square along with it, and similarly minus 5x, there is no like term with it, so it will come alone down, and plus 10 and plus 4 are constant terms will be written together. Now when we will add up 4t square and t square again, suppose this is your surname. If there are 4 uh, pens in your pocket, in the right pocket, and 3 pens in your left pocket, so total pens you have in your pockets, what it will be, what will be the number of those pens? 4 plus 3, 7 pens. You will say 7 pens. Very simple. Plus 4t square plus 3t square will be added up like this with plus signs, and plus sign will come with it, and you will get 7t square with the starting or with the with the term which is coming at the first position in an expression. We don't write the plus sign, we just write negative sign. We mention negative sign with it, we don't write plus sign. If there is a plus sign, it is if there is no sign, it is understood the term has positive sign. Again, I'm telling you. Okay, 4 plus 3t square will be 7t square plus 7t square. So plus is not necessary to write down with the starting term, so I'm not writing down. Minus 5x as it is, because this expression is this expression has only one term having x variable. So x is a single variable over here, so term with it minus 5 will come as it is, minus 5x will come as it is, plus 5 plus 4, very simple, you can count it on the tips of your fingers. 5 plus 4 is 4, but please keep it in your mind that you are doing algebra. So plus 5 and plus 4 will give you definitely 9, but with plus sign, and plus sign will come over here as the term is coming inside an expression, so plus sign will come with the term. Otherwise, if it is a term written at the first position in an expression, or it is a starting term, there is no need at all to write on plus sign. Okay, example 8. Now again a bit complicated expression, quadratic expression involving power 2. When there is power 2 on variables, it means we are dealing with a quadratic expression. A bit longer, but doesn't matter, you know the steps, so it's not difficult for you people to solve. Again, minus sign will be multiplied because of this bracket with the minus sign inside. Minus into minus plus. No need at all to write down with the starting term. 3t square as it is. Now plus 2t as it is, bring it down, minus plus into minus. When plus sign will be multiplied by minus sign, you will get minus sign. So minus 4 will come out, plus 3 is a common factor of all these terms inside the last bracket. So 3 will be multiplied with all the terms inside the brackets one by one. Okay, common factor means this is common out of all these terms, or you can say common factor means a number which will be multiplied by all the terms inside the brackets. So it has plus sign, very simple. 3 to the 6 t square, because this 2 has also plus sign with it and this is plus, so plus multiplied by plus will give you plus, and 3 multiplied by 2 will give you 6 t square as it is, right? Because plus 6 is coefficient of t square, minus plus into minus, two different sign will be multiplied, so we'll get a minus sign, not subtraction operation, right? Plus into minus will be a minus sign, 3 is a 9 t variable, and plus into plus will give you plus, 3 is a 9. This way you will open the bracket with a number which is written outside a bracket consisting of more than one term. This bracket consists of more than one terms, that is why we will multiply this 3 which is written outside the bracket with all the terms inside. Okay, again put like terms together or group like terms. So you can write down in short group like terms. We are making the groups of like terms. Again, made it. Now come to the last step. Again, plus 3 t square plus 6 t square, 9t square, plus 2t. Their rough work is written on right and left columns. Rough work is written over here in right and left columns. First of all, come here, plus 3t square and plus 6t square plus 9t square. Okay, plus same signs along with the terms, and addition and subtraction is going on. So same sign will come with the answer, 9t square. Here, second group, plus 2t minus 9t. Okay, upper term is smaller, lower term is bigger. I have told you before, in algebra we can subtract where whatever is the position of the coefficients, we can subtract them if and only if the signs are different. Because signs are different of both the terms, so 2 minus 9 will give you minus 7, because sign of bigger term will come with the 7. 9 minus 2, you can say 9 minus 2 is 7. Okay, write on 7 here. What is the sign of bigger term? Minus, it will come with it, and t is its variable, right? So it will come as it is. I think everything is clear to you now. If not, you can go through the lecture of example 6, 7 and 8 again and try to retain multiplication of signs and addition and subtraction of terms in your mind. The moment you will be clear, your mind is clear about these operations, you will feel that you are doing a very easy thing. Okay, come to the